Former President Bill Clinton was admitted Monday afternoon to a Washington, D.C., hospital, where he is undergoing testing and observation after developing a fever, his spokesman told CNN. The president is fine, Angel Urania, deputy chief of staff to Clinton, told CNN in an interview, adding the former president is hopeful to be home by Christmas. He remains in good spirits and deeply appreciates the excellent care he is receiving. Clinton, 78, was at his home in Washington when he was taken to MedStar Georgetown University Hospital. He is expected to remain at least overnight in the hospital, an aide said, describing the former president as awake and alert. Word of the former president's hospitalization 2 days before Christmas spread quickly among the vast Clinton alumni network. If you like the video, support us by subscribing. On the campaign trail this fall. He has kept a robust travel schedule since the election with the release of his new book, Citizen: My Life After the White House. Former President Bill Clinton has been hospitalized in Washington after he developed a fever, a top aide told NBC News on Monday. Clinton, 78, has been admitted to MedStar Georgetown University Hospital for testing and observation after developing a fever, said Angel Urania, Clinton's deputy chief of staff. He is in good spirits and grateful for the care he is receiving, Urania said. A source close to Clinton, the 42nd president, said the situation is not urgent. The former president will be fine, the source said. He developed a fever and wanted to be checked out. He is awake and alert. Clinton has faced a number of health scares since he left office in 2001. He underwent a quadruple bypass operation at New York Presbyterian Hospital in 2004 and returned to the same hospital for another heart procedure in 2010, when 2 stents were inserted into a coronary artery. He was also hospitalized for 6 days in California in 2021 with a urological infection that spread to his bloodstream. Clinton campaigned vigorously for Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris this year and recently released a memoir about his post-presidential life. Clinton has spoken at every Democratic National Convention since 1976, including this August. If you like the video, support us by subscribing. Testing and observation after developing a fever, his deputy chief of staff, Angel Urania, said in a statement. He remains in good spirits and deeply appreciates the excellent care he is receiving, the statement continued. Clinton has had several health issues over the past 2 decades, mostly related to heart problems. He had a quadruple bypass surgery in September 2004 and 2 coronary stents placed in his heart in February 2010. He also underwent surgery for a collapsed lung in 2005. In 2021, he was hospitalized in California for several days with a blood infection. He served as president from January 1993 to January 2001. Clinton spoke at the Democratic National Convention in August, marking his 13th time giving remarks at the event. Let me say, not a single day goes by, even though I've been gone for well over 23 years from the White House, not a day goes by that I don't thank the Lord for the chance I had to serve, and what it meant, he said. One of the reasons I love the job so much is that in the toughest times, even on the darkest days, if you tried hard enough, there was always something good you could do for somebody else. Toward the end of his nearly 30-minute speech, he said, I want to say this from the bottom of my heart, I have no idea how many more of these I'll be able to come to. He remains in good spirits and deeply appreciates the excellent care he is receiving, Angel Urania wrote on X, formerly Twitter. He said Clinton was admitted to Georgetown University Medical Center in Washington, D.C. on Monday evening for tests and observation after developing the fever. Mr. Urania's statement did not give more details on the Arkansas Democrat's condition, though U.S. media reports indicate Clinton is expected to recover. Clinton, a Democrat who served 2 terms as president from January 1993 until January 2001, addressed the Democratic National Convention in Chicago this summer, and campaigned ahead of November's election for the unsuccessful White House bid of Democratic Vice President Kamala Harris. In the years since Clinton left the White House, he's faced some health scares. In 2004, he underwent quadruple bypass surgery after experiencing prolonged chest pains and shortness of breath. Clinton returned to the hospital for surgery for a partially collapsed lung in 2005, and in 2010 he had a pair of stents implanted in a coronary artery. An aide to the former president said then that Clinton had a urological infection that spread to his bloodstream, but was on the mend and never went into septic shock, a potentially life-threatening condition. The aide said Clinton was in an intensive care section of the hospital that time, but wasn't receiving ICU care. Thank you. Subscribe for daily updates.